Katrina, what do you think you're doing applying for annual leave next week?
Good morning, boss. I'm so sorry for the short notice. My father passed away suddenly early this morning. I have to take a few days off to deal with all the arrangements, so I've applied for bereavement leave.
What do you mean by bereavement leave?
Oh, I think it's sometimes called compassionate leave. It's not paid or anything, but it was in my contract.
You do realize that we're going through our busiest period of the year right now. I'm not approving any leave at the moment, as a rule.
Yes, I'm sorry. I realize the timing is really bad, but I'm an only child and my mother will really be relying on me to sort out a lot of the details. She's not in good health herself. I'll make sure I leave instructions for all of my contracts. I think if the team shares out the work, it'll get done, and I'll get back as soon as I can.
When is the funeral?
The funeral is the day after tomorrow, but I have so much to do before then. And there's a will reading this afternoon. There's a lot to organize. I didn't realize.
Okay, well, for the rest of this week, I'll be visiting your office at random times to check if you're there and working. I don't care what your excuse is. I won't allow anyone to take time off under any circumstances this week.
But, Mr. Kingsley, it's in my contract. I'm not asking you to pay me. But if I can't help with the preparations, my mom will have to do everything and she's already under so much stress. You can't violate the terms of my contract like this. I've been working at your company for more than 5 years. I have rights.
It's not my responsibility to look after your mother if your father suddenly decides to die and leave her in a mess or whatever the problem is. We can't afford for anyone to take leave at this time of year, and that's final.
Are you serious? I'm pretty sure I'm legally entitled to bereavement leave for a member of my close family.
Yes, of course I'm serious. How dare you speak to your employer like that?
I'm not trying to be rude, but I think that even the CEO of the company should have some consideration for his employees. Perhaps because you are the CEO, it's more necessary for you to exercise some understanding when things like this happen. You said my mother's feelings aren't your responsibility, but can you take responsibility for the things you've said to me just now? Are you denying me my bereavement leave?
I've already said I won't allow anyone to take any time off in the next week. You like to talk big for a lowly sales assistant, don't you? If you talk to me like that, it just makes me less likely to accept your request. In fact, I think if I find that you've taken any time off in the next week, you'll be fired on the spot.
You can't do that!
Katrina, sweetie, are you on your way yet? What time do you think you'll get here? Jay is here already, and your dad's solicitor and everyone. We're waiting for you so that we can read the will.
Hey, Mom. I'm not sure what to do. I just got home from work. I had to work overtime and everything. It's already pretty late to set off now.
I thought you said you'd finish early today. What's wrong, darling?
My boss won't let me have the time off. He says the timing is too bad because it's our busiest time of year. I was going to drive over to your place this morning, but I'm not sure I can get back in time for work tomorrow. And if I take the day off on Thursday, I might get fired. He said he'd come to the office and check if I was there or not.
That doesn't sound right. I thought you said there was something about bereavement leave in your contract. How can he be so mean? Is that the new CEO you mentioned that started there around half a year ago?
Yeah. His father was CEO, but he had some trouble with his health and he decided to take early retirement and let his son take over.
Oh, I see. It doesn't sound like the son is much good. He better be careful he doesn't run the company into the ground with an attitude like that. Can you hold on a minute? Jay is talking to me. I can't listen and type at the same time. He says, why don't you just ignore him and take the funeral day off anyway? He says not to worry about it and you'll be fine. Oh, now he's saying you should just quit that place. I don't really know what he's talking about, but he seems to have an idea.
I should quit? I don't understand.
Maybe you should talk to Jay about it yourself before you decide.
What kind of ideas does he have?
I don't know. But if this guy won't allow your bereavement leave, that's basically an insult to your father's memory. It's leaving a bad taste in my mouth. I think perhaps there isn't a good reason for you to keep working at a company like that. If he doesn't have the compassion to let you take a day off at a time like this, what else is he capable of? He sounds like an unscrupulous man. Perhaps you should get out of there anyway, regardless of whatever it is Jay is thinking. Drive yourself home tonight and you can stay over here like we planned. If anyone mentions it, tell them you've quit without notice because the CEO violated your contract. I just think that with your skills, you won't have any trouble finding another position, will you?
I guess I can probably find a new job pretty quickly. There's a company that offered me a position a few months ago. I could get back in touch with them. But I think I should go to work tomorrow morning and drop off my resignation letter. I think it'll be better for me in the long run if I do it properly. I'll drive over to yours after that.
Okay, sweetie. Whatever you think is best. We'll read the will, and you can look at it with us again tomorrow. Katrina! Where have you gone? Why have I got a resignation letter from you on my desk? You can't leave in the middle of the day like that. You are required to work your notice period. As stated in your contract, it is 4 weeks. I expect you to return to work immediately. Get back to me as soon as you see this, please.
Hi, Mr. Kingsley. Can I help you? I'm really busy today with the arrangements for my father's funeral and going through his will with the solicitors. Can you make it brief?
How can you think it's okay for you to just resign without notice over this? Your resignation letter is not valid because it isn't in accordance with the terms of your contract. This business is all your thoughtless father's fault. He should have died at a more convenient time. Do you think there's anything important to read in your useless father's will? Aren't you poor? It's totally unacceptable for you to take time off for a funeral. This company will not allow such ridiculous indulgences.
Can I assume that you're speaking as a representative of your company right now? Are those the values your company holds officially?
Of course. This is my company and I say what goes on here.
I'm just asking because when your father was CEO, he didn't seem to have such unreasonable opinions. At least he didn't force them on his employees like this.
I don't know what this company was like when my dad was CEO, and I don't care. I'm the boss now, so you have to live by my rules if you want to work here. If you don't abide by my rules, then you'll get fired.
But I've handed in my resignation, which specifically says that I don't want to work there. So you can't fire me because I've already quit. You're not very smart, are you? Was that all you wanted to say to me? Like I said, I'm busy today. I'll be in touch at a more convenient time.
Katrina! You're still not here. I thought I told you that you'd need to work your notice, including this week. Don't tell me you've gone to that ridiculous funeral. I expect you to respond immediately when you see this message.
Hello. Yes, I'm at my father's funeral right now, and I really do not appreciate your interruption. We have just finished burying my father, and we are on our way to the wake. I hope you won't bother me further today.
Don't be insolent with me, Katrina. Please leave as soon as possible and return to the office. I can't have one of my employees absent at such an important time. Do you understand me? Return to the office straight away. If you don't show your face at all today, consider yourself dismissed.
I've already handed in my resignation and told you I don't intend to work the notice period. Why are you still messaging me about this? I honestly don't care if you think you're firing me or not. I'm not going back to that office now or at any time.
Like I said, your resignation letter is not valid because you violated the terms of your contract.
I take it you haven't read the letter then? I left it on your desk where it would be in full view when you arrived.
What's so special about this letter? I just assumed it was an apology for being so rude and offensive to me.
Oh, that's what you thought, is it? I wonder why you think I would be the one apologizing to you. No, there's no apology in there. Actually, if you had read it, you would know that letter specifically details how you were the first to violate my contract, meaning that I could consider it void and would no longer be required to work my notice period.
I don't see why it should be void just because I violated it first. I'm the boss, so I get to say what your contract means.
That's not true. We both have to follow the contract. Otherwise, there wouldn't be any point in having one, would there?
Well, never mind that. Why have you been trying so hard to stay at the top of the leaderboard for sales if you were just going to quit the company? Are you sure this isn't all just an elaborate plan to get my attention? Do you want me to notice you and give you a pay rise or something? Are you going to try and seduce me once you've got me interested in you? I don't know any other women who work that hard unless they want something from the boss.
You're actually unbelievable.
Isn't that why you've always made an effort with your makeup and clothes when you knew you'd be in a meeting with me? And you always bring your lunch from home and offer to share your home-baked cookies and things like that. It's obvious what you're after. That's why I'm treating you like this. I thought I would teach you to put your husband's wishes above every other concern.
I don't know what to say. How can you seriously be thinking those things? I'm just good at what I do. That's why I have a good sales record. You're just seeing the results of honest hard work. And I bring my own lunch and snacks that I made because they're healthier than store-bought things. And my husband likes them.
Is this your imaginary husband you're talking about now?
No, my actual husband. The man I'm married to.
Seriously? I didn't realize you were married.
You obviously don't realize a lot of things about me. I have a child as well.
Right. I didn't mean to imply anything, okay?
Oh, so now you know I'm married. You're afraid of my husband finding out what you were suggesting, aren't you?
I really didn't mean anything by it. It was just a joke. I didn't really think you were trying to seduce me.
But if you didn't know I was married, I'm guessing you also didn't know who I married to, did you?
Of course not. I don't know anything about you. And I don't need to. We can just consider this matter closed now, if you like.
Oh, thanks. That's thoughtful of you. Do you mean I can go back to my father's funeral now?
Yeah, you know what? I really don't care. Go ahead and enjoy your father's funeral. If you're already married, you're totally replaceable. I can find plenty of women who want to marry a CEO.
I'm sure you can. But you might have more trouble finding a woman who wants to marry you with that attitude.
Don't start acting as though you think you're better than me. Now that we've established you don't work for me anymore, that makes you unemployed, doesn't it? Good luck with that. You've embarrassed me, so I could easily send word round to my friends in the industry and make sure you don't get hired by anyone else in this town. Aren't you going back to the funeral yet?
I do want to, but now that I've got you here, I think we might as well clear up some stuff. First of all, my husband wants me to let you know that your contract is suspended.
Excuse me? What contract? I don't understand what you mean.
You'll probably hear officially at some point in the future, but your company's ongoing contract with Freeman Materials has been suspended. My husband is the CEO of Freeman. He said he'll be taking his business elsewhere from next month.
Your husband is Jay Freeman? That's impossible.
You do know my surname, don't you?
Yes, but it's a pretty common name. There was no reason to think you were connected.
Well, now you know.
But Freeman Materials is one of our biggest clients. I don't think we can do without them.
You'll just have to try. I mean, today was my father's funeral, and he used to be one of the managing directors of Freeman. So I think if you had any respect for your clients, you'd have been here yourself. Your father is here. He came specifically to express his condolences to me and said he thought his son would have been here as well. He said he left a message with your secretary about it. Didn't you hear?
No, I told my secretary not to bother me with anything that wasn't urgent. I guess she assumed it wasn't. She's fired as well.
You can't make her take responsibility for that mistake. You should take all your messages and not try to make your secretary decide which ones are important. Actually, I just want to make it clear. The reason your contract with Freeman is suspended is not because of the way you treated me or anything you said to me. The only reason I'm communicating it to you over text like this is because your father asked me to. He's with me right now.
My father is reading these messages?
That's right. He heard from my husband about your behavior and he wanted to see it firsthand. He's very disappointed. I'm sorry, but we have to return to the celebration of my father's life now. We'll leave it here for today, but I'm sure one of us will be in touch again soon.
Hold on a moment. Katrina! Mrs. Freeman, whatever. Are you serious about this? Someone from Freeman Materials is here saying that he's notifying us of their intention to cancel our contracts from next month.
That's right. That's just like I told you the other day, isn't it?
Tell them not to cancel. This company won't survive without those contracts. This is sabotage.
I have nothing to do with the management of Freeman Materials contracts, Mr. Kingsley. There's nothing I can do about it.
You're the wife of the CEO. Don't tell me you don't have any say in what your husband does.
I really don't have any power over it.
Well, then why were you the one telling me about it? If it's nothing to do with you, why are you involved?
I told you at the time, didn't I? I said I realized it wasn't my place to pass that kind of information. My husband and your father were talking together, and when they saw you were texting me, they asked me to give you a message. I was just doing them a favor. That's the end of my involvement. Especially as I no longer work for you, I don't have any responsibility for those contracts. From now on, you'll have to deal with it between yourselves and the representatives from Freeman.
But my father has disowned me because of all this. He says he can't trust me with the company anymore and he wants me completely out of his life.
I think that's fair, actually. Ever since becoming the CEO of your father's business, you've just acted however you please. Your terrible business practices have had a negative effect on your clients as well as on your own organization. Didn't you notice the downswing in profits since you became CEO?
That's because none of you sales assistants were working hard enough. You were the only one who was doing any good.
That's not because the others weren't trying. It's because you were cutting corners and reducing the value and reliability of our products. The reason your contracts with Freeman Materials has been canceled is because they can't rely on the usefulness of your products anymore. They're having trouble fulfilling their own orders because they have to keep sending parts back to your company for maintenance and reimbursements.
Well, thanks to your husband's company, my employees are going to start losing their jobs. They'll be out on the street. Does that make you happy? Those people are all your ex-coworkers. Don't you feel even a little bit sorry for them?
You don't need to worry about that, actually.
Why not?
The sales director has decided to set up his own company and he'll be able to offer jobs to anyone who wants to join him. Your father is investing what's left of your company into his business. I think a lot of my ex-coworkers are planning on moving to the new company. Your father has also offered to help anyone that doesn't want to work with the new company to find a new job. And he'll pay a month's wages in redundancy pay as well. It sounds pretty expensive, but I think he'll figure out a way to get you to contribute. That's his plan anyway. There shouldn't be anyone out of work or in trouble because of this. Except maybe you.
I see. My father didn't say anything to me about helping me find a new job.
No, I don't expect he did. Oh well, good luck with that. It'll probably be pretty difficult given everyone in the industry knows how incompetent you are.
Can't you help me? Maybe I could work at Freeman Materials. If you talk to your husband, he might be able to find me a position.
I think he'd consider you a liability, actually.
But I'm your boss. I order you to help me.
I don't think you have the right to order anyone to do anything right now. Maybe you should try speaking to your father about it. I have to go now. It's my dad's birthday and I'm going out for dinner with my mom so she doesn't get lonely. Goodbye, Mr. Kingsley.
Wait, you have to help me. Katrina! How dare you ignore me?
My ex-boss showed up at my husband's office the next day begging for a job. He caused such a scene that he had to be removed from the site by security staff. Apparently, he thought he was so talented and sought after in the industry, they should set up a department with him as the manager and pay him $10,000 a month. I think my husband probably laughed in his face. After that, I heard he caused such a disturbance at the local shopping mall that he was arrested for public nuisance or something like that. His father's company was disincorporated shortly afterwards, and the remaining shares and resources were passed to the new business. I'm glad I was able to quit before any of that really kicked off. I'm sure it was really stressful for everyone. But all of my ex-coworkers seem happy at their new jobs now, and I think everyone is fine with the results. My friend says the new boss is way easier to work for. After running his father's company into the ground and getting arrested, Mr. Kingsley had such a bad name for himself in the city that he had to move elsewhere for work. I've heard he hasn't been able to find a regular position and he just does seasonal work at a distribution center outside of town. He'll probably make enough to support himself if he looks after his finances properly, but I expect he won't do that. I was about to start looking for another job when I discovered I was pregnant with my second child. So now I'm putting work on hold again to go back to being a stay-at-home mom. I'd forgotten how fun it is to be pregnant. I'm really enjoying being able to spend more time with the older child as well, so that's really nice. I'll probably go back to work in the future, but for now, I'm just focusing on looking after my growing family. Thanks for watching! If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content. See you next time!
Oh my God, Kimberly! Do you even have a sense of taste? Why do you keep making such disgusting, horrid food? A blindfolded worm could cook better food than this garbage. I've given you so much advice in countless cookbooks. So why is it that you still suck at cooking? You'd think you could at the very least make a decent appetizer by now. You can't feed my son this trash. It's hardly edible. So I did you both a favor and threw it all away.
Are you kidding me? Could you please stop coming in and out of our house and going through our fridge?
Relax. I'm just trying to do what's best for you and my baby boy. I'm your mother-in-law, so quit being so rude to me.
You're joking, right? Who's the one actually being rude here? You need to stop wasting so much food. You keep barging into our house and throwing away everything I make. That defeats the whole purpose of meal prepping.
Well, maybe you shouldn't make such nasty food then. If you actually knew how to cook, I wouldn't have a reason to throw your meal prep away. If you really think about it, you're wasting your own food. So think about that, Kim. If you really think about it, you're wasting your own food. Terrence is a top-tier chef at a 3-star Michelin restaurant. If you expect this marriage to last, your cooking needs to be up to par. How can the wife of a culinary expert be so awful in the kitchen? You have no excuse. Get it together, because this is beyond embarrassing. I can't pinpoint exactly what it is you're doing wrong, but figure it out and learn how to make a decent meal already.
Yeah, well, my culinary expert husband never complains about my food. In fact, he's always gushing to me about how amazingly delicious it is.
Oh, honey, he's just flattering you to make you feel better. I can tell you right now he doesn't actually mean it. Terrence has a refined palate and sensitive taste buds. I can't believe you're forcing someone of his caliber to eat this garbage day in and day out. I feel so sorry for him. I would have divorced you ages ago if I were in his shoes. How are you going to take responsibility if you ruin his palate with that sorry excuse for food you keep making? Just know that if he loses his job, it's all your fault. Have fun living on the street. You could ruin both his and the restaurant's reputation. He'll eventually have to divorce you. Although I personally wouldn't mind that. You need to stop trying to sabotage my baby's career.
Well, I'm busy and I really need to get back to work. So goodbye, Carol.
Excuse me. You rude little good-for-nothing.
Goodbye, Carol. I will talk to you later. Baby, your mom let herself into our house again. Isn't it funny that she always does this while we're both at work?
Did she seriously? Again? That's so weird. I made her give me back the spare key the last time she did this. She must have made extra copies.
Well, it doesn't really matter how she got it at this point. What's done is already done. You know the meal prep that I spent all that time on for us? She threw it all into the garbage. So there goes all my hard work.
Babe, what? So you're telling me she cleared out our entire fridge? Is she insane? I literally just checked the fridge last night. We had enough food to last us through the end of the week.
I mean, I had literally just made everything yesterday. I spent all day cooking and prepping all of that so we wouldn't have to worry about food. We're both so busy, it's hard to find time during the week. Since things are especially hectic right now, I even made extra. And now it's all gone to waste.
I can't believe this. I wish you would stop throwing food away just because she doesn't like it. Who goes into someone else's house and does that? It's so frustrating that she keeps wasting our food and money like this. Furthermore, what is she even talking about? Kim, your food is frickin' delicious. And that's coming from a top chef, babe.
Thanks, sweetie. I know you love my food. But I don't know what's up with your mom. It doesn't matter what I do or what I make. She always hates it and says it's the most disgusting thing she's ever tasted.
There must be something wrong with her taste buds then.
Who knows? All I know is that she hates me and my cooking.
Whenever I visit her at her place and cook, she always tells me how delicious it is and licks her plate clean. So I don't think anything's wrong with her sense of taste. But I think your food is amazing. So for her to call it disgusting and feel justified throwing it in the trash, something must be off.
Like I said, who knows? But anyway, I just wanted to fill you in on what happened to let you know that we don't have any food at home anymore.
Thanks for letting me know, babe. It's fine. Let's just eat takeout tonight. We're gonna be tired by the time we get off work, so I already know neither of us is gonna be in the mood to cook anyway.
All right, sounds good. I'll just pick something up for us on the way home from work then. I worked so hard prepping food all day yesterday, so honestly, even if it weren't for work, I wouldn't have the energy. I'm feeling pretty burnt out. We spent so much money on groceries too, so our budget is pretty tight right now. But I guess there's no way we could have predicted this would happen.
It's totally fine. What are we supposed to do? Starve? Get whatever looks good to you and we'll just make it up somewhere else in our budget. If anything, I'm sorry about my mom. She really had no right to act that way. When we both get home later, let's brainstorm ways to stop this from happening again in the future.
Okay, sounds good.
Kimberly! What is going on here? Why can't I use my key anymore? I can't get into your place. Did you all change the locks without even telling me? How dare you?
Good afternoon to you too, Carol. Yes, we called a locksmith and had them install a smart lock. We wouldn't want any unwelcome guests making duplicate keys and coming to our place when we aren't home, after all.
Why would you waste your money on something as ridiculous as that? If you have that much money to blow, why don't you just enroll in cooking school instead? At least then you'd get your money's worth.
I figured you might say something like that. That's still funny, though, coming from someone who inconsiderately threw away $300 worth of fresh groceries for no good reason. We're in the red this month because of you.
Don't blame me just because you're a horrible cook. All I did was put the trash in the dumpster, where it belongs. You both would have probably gotten sick eating that garbage anyway. Maybe if you actually put some effort into learning how to make a half-decent meal, we wouldn't have this problem, now would we? It shouldn't even be humanly possible for someone to be as horrible in the kitchen as you are. Get it together and become an actual wife my son can be proud of.
Stop trying to act like you're not in the wrong here. Just because you don't like the way something tastes, that doesn't give you the right to throw away food that literally doesn't belong to you.
Well, if you weren't such an awful cook, I wouldn't have had to go that far.
Terrence likes my food, though, so that's all that really matters at the end of the day. If he thinks it's good, then that should be more than enough.
He's just flattering you. What good would it do him to hurt your feelings? I have to tell you the truth for him.
I'm sorry, Carol, but I don't have time for this. I need to get back to work.
What did you just say to me?
Luckily, since we changed the locks, we don't need to worry about you rummaging through our fridge and wasting our hard-earned money anymore. Now I don't have to be stressed out at work, wondering if you're gonna wreck our grocery budget again.
You rude little wench! How dare you say that to me?
Welp, I have a meeting to get ready for, so goodbye, Carol.
Hey, Kimberly. I have a favor to ask of you.
Hi, Carol. What is it?
This coming Saturday, I'm having a get-together with about 6 girlfriends. I'd like for you to prepare lunch and snacks for us. Surely you can handle that much, right?
I'm sorry, what? Carol, are you feeling all right?
Yes, why do you ask?
You constantly criticize my cooking and tell me day in and day out how awful I am and how I don't belong in the kitchen. Not to mention you've thrown my food in the trash on numerous occasions. So I just find it hard to believe that you would ask me to cook anything for you, and let alone your friends.
I'm doing this for you, Kimberly. Can't you see that? I sincerely want to help you from the bottom of my heart.
I don't quite follow.
I'm creating an opportunity for you to practice your cooking and get better. This is my way of motivating you, dear. As my daughter-in-law, surely you wouldn't want to make yourself look bad and embarrass me. So I know you'll put in some extra effort to make something at least passable.
Right, I guess. But I'm afraid I actually won't be able to do that. I've had plans to visit my hometown this Saturday for quite a while now.
For what?
A close friend of mine back from home invited me to her wedding. Since I have to travel quite a ways to get there, I'm planning to make a whole weekend out of it. I'll be staying with my parents, and they're already expecting me.
Then just make something before you leave to go back home. It's not that hard.
I don't have that kind of time. I'd have to start cooking tonight. How can you ask me something like that out of the blue with only a day's notice? You can ask for the impossible all you want, but don't expect anything to happen.
Fine. Then just tell your little friend you can't go to her wedding.
Have you lost your mind?
I'm your mother-in-law. I should come before any of your friends. That's part of your duty as a wife. You can just wish your friend congratulations and send her a gift with a card. There's no need for you to physically be there.
How can you say that? She and her fiancé came to our wedding, so why wouldn't I do the same? She's one of my best friends. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to miss her wedding for a stupid reason like that.
My God! You're so annoying and rude! Stop talking back to me like this! Immediately! Anywho, I expect for you to bring me a decent home-cooked meal on Saturday. End of discussion. Make something edible and bring it to me before my friends come over. Like you said, you've only got tonight, so you better hop to it.
You don't listen at all. I already explained to you that I can't. Terrence, baby, do you have a moment?
Of course, babe. What's up? Did something happen?
Your mom just texted me and asked me to do the impossible.
What do you mean?
I don't feel like explaining every little detail, so I'm just going to send you screenshots from our conversation. Text me as soon as you finish reading everything.
Okay, babe. Will do. What the hell is this? I can't believe she's even talking to you like this.
You finished reading everything?
Yeah, that was wild. I can hardly believe that was my mother. I've never seen her act that way toward anyone before. Since we changed the locks and she can't come and go as she pleases anymore, she's just looking for an excuse now.
Yeah, those were my thoughts exactly. I'm getting so tired of this. What should I do? I really don't have the time to cook anything for her get-together.
Don't worry, babe. I'll just make the food for you. You don't need to do anything at all. Just leave it to me, okay?
Are you sure?
I'm a professional chef, making a special order just for her and her friends. She shouldn't have any complaints. I'm actually off work this Friday anyway, so the timing works out perfectly. I'll prep everything on Friday and bring it to my mom Saturday morning. I'll go ahead and start working on the food. Don't you worry about a thing and just enjoy your trip, okay?
Thank you so much, baby. You're the best. I couldn't have asked for a better man.
Are you kidding me, Kimberly? What was that food supposed to be? I told you to make something decent. I get that you had to get up early to make your flight home, and I suppose I can understand you asking Terrence to drop the food off to me. But that doesn't excuse what a horrible job you did making this food. It's tasteless and makes me want to puke. I can't feed that slop to my friends. You would have made me a laughingstock, so I threw it in the trash. The only thing that was even semi-decent was the cake he brought from that popular store that always has people lined up around the block just to get in. I'm surprised you went out of your way to buy it. That was very considerate. But the food I asked you to prepare was god-awful. You need to get your priorities in order.
Oh my god. You seriously threw it away?
Of course I did. Other than the cake, nothing else came close to being even remotely edible. You need to redo everything, and make it properly this time. Forget the wedding. I forbid you from going. Hurry up and get on the next flight back here right now.
Oh, you've really done it now, Carol. You just screwed up big time.
The only one screwing up anything is you, Kimberly.
Oh, Carol. I thought something might have been off about you. But now I can't help but wonder if you're the one who actually has no sense of taste.
Excuse me.
No, Carol. I'm the one asking questions here. Do you even realize who made the food you just wasted?
Stop talking nonsense, Kimberly. You obviously made that horrid food. After all, I told you to make it, so who else possibly would have?
I'm gonna go ahead and let the person who actually prepared the food know that you threw away all of their hard work.
What are you talking about? Makes sense, would you?
They should be reaching out to you soon, Carol. So just hang tight, okay?
Mom, what is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Terrence, why are you suddenly messaging me, sweetheart? Oh, wait a minute now. Don't tell me this is what Kimberly was talking about. Exactly, Mom. I'm the one who made all of that for you. She didn't have the time to make enough food for your party, so I stepped in and took care of it for her. I don't appreciate you stressing out my wife like that. Well, sweetie, why didn't you say anything when you dropped it off earlier? I honestly forgot. It slipped my mind to even mention anything. But I'm glad I didn't, because this clears everything up. You don't care about how the food Kim makes tastes at all. You're just deciding whether or not if the food is good based solely on who made it. How unfair can you be? How could you accuse me of something like that, Terry? Okay, then fine. Was the food I cooked for you so nasty that you really had no choice but to throw it away? Well, I mean, I wouldn't say that. Well, if it really was bad, that means that my sense of taste must be pretty off. I must be losing my touch then. I guess I should consider a different career path because, based on what you're saying, it doesn't make sense for me to work as a chef anymore. No, baby. You know I didn't mean that. You've always been Mama's little chef. Oh, really now? Okay, then what did you really think of the food? To tell the truth, it was actually pretty delicious. I just thought critiquing Kim would inspire her to want to improve. That's all. Is that so? By the way, did you know that the cake from that popular bakery was actually handmade by Kim? She did! But it was so good! I'm genuinely shocked. She felt bad leaving all the work to me, so she stayed up late last night making that cake for you. The reason it looks like it's from that popular cake shop is because Kim really liked the cake I bought her from there a little while ago. She loved the style and thought the decorations were adorable, so she used them as a reference when she made yours. So, you're telling me that Kimberly, the girl who can't even boil water, made that incredibly delicious cake? That clears things up for us even further. It looks to me like you've just been picking on Kim all this time for no reason. You've got it all wrong, sweetie. Well, since you've gone and thrown all that food away, you're going to have to remake everything yourself. So have fun with that. Hold on. How am I supposed to make that much food all on my own? Yeah, it's a pretty big request now, isn't it? That's about the same amount of time you gave to Kim. You're a pro at cooking though, right, Mom? Even more of a pro than me. So I'm sure you'll figure it out. If you know how much work it is, then why don't you just help me out? I have work this afternoon, so I can't. Sorry about that. Sucks to suck, Mom. Don't be like that, Terrence. I do feel for your friends who are coming to visit you today, so I'll arrange for you guys to have some pizza delivered for the party. But just know that Kim and I won't be coming by your place anymore. Why is that? We're moving, and coming to visit you will be too out of the way for us. Why are you all moving all of a sudden? We haven't really talked about it too much with you, but everything is finally ready to go for me to open my own restaurant. I've been planning this for a while, and things are finally falling into place for me. Why didn't you tell me? I was actually planning to tell you, but when you started criticizing Kim all the time, I figured it'd be better to keep an eye on you and see how things turn out before mentioning it. I definitely made the right choice by waiting to tell you. Now I know you were just nitpicking at her for no reason. Okay, I'll admit that might be true, but you don't have to move away over something as small as that. We'll have to move anyway to be close to my shop. Commuting from here would take entirely too long anyway. On top of that, though, I have no desire to live too close to someone who's going to incessantly criticize my wife and make her feel bad. No, wait, sweetie. I'm sorry, okay? I apologize. It's too late for that now, Mom. You should have done that way sooner. Plus, your words don't really mean anything without actions to back them up. Oh, and even if you run to my house trying to change my mind or guilt trip me, I won't be there, so don't even waste your time. I'm gonna be crashing with my friend for a little bit.
Oh, wait, Terrence! Please! No!
Goodbye, Mom.
After that, Terrence suggested that we block his mom so she couldn't bother us anymore before we moved. The day after I came home from my trip, though, Carol started coming to our house every single day, waiting to ambush us. So, to avoid dealing with her, I ran away. Dealing with her would have been way too much of a headache. For about a week, we stayed at a hotel searching for a new house close to Terrence's restaurant. We packed up all of our things into a U-Haul and were able to leave town without my mother-in-law catching us. We managed to get everything done in the middle of the night, while she was definitely asleep. We finally have a pretty good distance between us, and since Carol doesn't know our address, we don't have to worry about her barging in and acting crazy anymore. I'm so happy. I can finally just take a breath and rest easy. Completely unrelated, though, it looks like Carol and her husband will be getting a divorce. He found out that Carol has been sleeping around while he's been away on business trips. Turns out she has several secret lovers around town. He's planning to divorce her in a few years, as soon as he retires. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. See you again in the next video. Lena, are you busy right now? Can we talk for a moment?
Oh, yes, Anna. I am a bit busy at the moment, but I can talk. What's up?
Well, you know about our family's annual jam making at Sarah's place this weekend, right?
Ah, yes, I know. Why does Sarah do jam making every year? She could just buy it.
It's fun to make, and it's a reason for everyone to get together.
We don't really eat it at our house, though.
Oh, really? But I remember last time your husband really enjoyed it. Didn't your husband eat almost a whole loaf of bread with that jam?
My husband eats everything. But the thing is, I don't really like our mother's jam.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. Anyway, the jam making will still happen, right?
But I don't think I can go.
Why not?
I've been really busy lately. I'm sorry, Anna.
You're busy even on the weekend. You didn't come to the last jam making or the family event last month.
Well, I have to study too because I'm tutoring kids in the study room. Teaching kids is not an easy job.
Ah, I see. But still, you can make it to this jam making, right?
I'm sorry, Anna. You don't know because you stay at home. Working outside is really busy.
Okay, I understand then.
I hope the jam making goes well. Please take some for our house too. I'm asking you.
But didn't you just say that you don't like jam?
Yeah, well, my husband likes it.
Right, I see.
Thank you, Anna. I really appreciate it.
Honey, isn't Lena going too far?
What is it now?
You know that your mother is doing jam making at her place this weekend, right?
Yeah.
But Lena can't make it to the jam making again this time. Well, she didn't come last time or the time before that either.
Right. But you know, Lena works. So I guess it's understandable.
I mean, sometimes I do understand. But Lena has been married for almost 3 years and she has never come to any of our family events.
Well, it's not like she never comes. Do you want to say that to someone who's busy?
Yeah, I get it that she's busy and all that, and I know there's nothing I can do about it.
At least you know that. Well, you don't really need someone who doesn't want to be around. It's counterproductive.
I guess so. But I just hate the idea that I'm the only one contributing to the whole family event.
Yeah, I mean, you're a full-time housewife. At least you don't work full-time and get to take a rest when you want to.
You think that I don't know that Lena went on a vacation with her friends the same date on the annual jam making last year? I already know she snuck out.
Oh, how did you know?
You knew it too, didn't you? How can someone be like that? She knows very well that the jam making is no small deal.
Oh, okay. Fine, I get it. I'll talk to my brother.
Really? You will?
Yeah, I'll talk to him. If I do that, he'll have the sense to talk to Lena about this. She is his wife, so I hope that happens.
Okay, I'll trust you. I hope she gets some sense in her head.
Did you say you can't go to the jam making again? You didn't go last time either.
Oh, Jesus. Did Anna come running to you to tell on me? How childish.
No, it was my brother who called me about this. And I can tell you, he wasn't all that happy about it.
Gosh, I'm not just saying I won't go. I'm busy. I work, unlike her. Why is she reacting like that?
Yeah, but everyone in the family knows that you were with your friends last year on the jam making day. You're basically caught lying. You have to come out clean and participate this time.
Give me a break. I already made plans to go out with my friends. Why should I cancel those plans for some little event?
Well, have you attended any of our family events in the 3 years since you got married?
What era are we in that daughters-in-law have to participate in their in-laws' events?
Yeah, but it's also true that you didn't attend to a single family meeting. I don't think we can call that normal, can we?
I'm a grown woman, and that is my decision to make, not yours.
You can say that, but Anna is the only daughter-in-law helping out. You know, she can use some company.
Gosh, am I the same as Anna? I'm a professional who teaches kids. Well, Anna, didn't she just graduate from high school? She never even went to college. She stays at home and relaxes. You're doing injustice to me by comparing her to me.
Well, even so, we're one family. You have to participate in this kind of stuff.
Even if we're family, I still have my own priorities.
Look, Lena, why do you disrespect others just because you graduated from college? You don't need to do that. Anna is a nice person.
I worked so hard to get into a university. So am I on the same level as Anna? I don't think so.
Oh, well, if you see it that way, then who am I to say no?
Honestly, people like Anna should be the ones doing things like jam making. It's on her level.
All right, that's enough. I don't care if you go apologize that you lied last year or go participate in the jam making. But remember, the decision you make will affect me and the family. What you do will eventually come back to you, one way or another.
Come on. You can't do this to me. I'm always the one making the sacrifice. Are you busy, Anna?
Well, can't say I'm not. What's the matter? I'm currently busy with household chores.
Oh, I'm not contacting you because I'm free. I wanted to be honest with you. What did you say to my husband? My husband told me to go to the stupid jam thing. It has to be you behind this.
Oh, that? It seems like my husband talked to your husband. They are brothers, so that's not unlikely.
Jesus, Anna! It's not like I said I'm just gonna be laying around the house or something. I told you I'm busy with work and I just don't have the time.
Well, I mean, I do understand that.
You can't just tell on me like that. I already feel sorry that I can't join, but now you're really rubbing it in. You didn't have to tell your husband.
Well, Lena, still, you've never come to any family gatherings. Not even once. I see that you don't like to spend time with the in-laws, but you can't just do that.
Then I promise I will definitely go next time. Is that okay? I really promise.
What? You're just giving me your word?
This time, there's a genuine reason why I can't go. Please, you have to believe me.
Well, okay. Then make sure you come next time, all right? You have to participate at least once.
Of course! course. I'll definitely come to the next family gathering, whatever it is.
Okay, sure. And Lena, there's something else I need to tell you.
What? What is it? What's wrong?
It's nothing big, but I thought I should tell you about this.
What is it?
Just something on your Instagram post.
Oh, you mean the one I uploaded about Marseille? What's the problem? I wrote it after a fun trip I had.
It's not about that. You need to add another L in the spelling.
What? What are you talking about?
It's Marseille. You need to add another L in the spelling. Just wanted to let you know. Nothing more.
What are you saying? No, what I wrote is correct. What do you know about spelling?
Here, have a look at this. Just check it once. Since you're a teacher who teaches kids, I'm worried that if students or parents notice this mistake, it might put you in a difficult position. So I thought I should let you know.
When did the spelling change like that? I swear it was originally that spelling.
Anyway, since students might see it and say something to you, fix the spelling of Marseille.
Fine. It's not a big deal. Actually, I knew that, but I just got a bit confused for a moment. I graduated from university, so I know the spelling of Marseille. You're not disrespecting me, right?
No, I just told you just in case. Nothing to disrespect you.
But you surprisingly know a lot. How did you know the spelling of Marseille?
I think I read it in some book.
Anyway, I just forgot about this spelling, so don't misunderstand.
I understand you. Everyone can make mistakes. Hey, Lena, did you apologize to Anna?
Just leave me alone. I'm annoyed right now, so don't talk to me. I don't need to deal with you right now.
What? Are you seriously not apologizing to Anna? You can make things a lot easier if you do.
Just keep quiet. I apologized to Anna, and I also said I would participate in the next family gathering. But the real issue right now is not about that family gathering. It's something else that happened.
What are you talking about? What did Anna say to you? Did she give you a hard time?
No, Anna was nice about it and said she is fine as long as I participate in the next family gathering.
Oh, really? Everything went well then? Then what's the problem? Why are you annoyed?
Look, I just don't want to talk about it right now. I think I might get more annoyed if I explain.
Oh, come on. You can tell me what's wrong. Why are you annoyed? Lay it on me. Let's see if I can help you out.
You saw my Instagram post, right? Why didn't you tell me that the spelling of Marseille in there is wrong?
What does that mean? Is that the wrong spelling? How would I know if it's wrong? I didn't even realize it.
What? Are you stupid? Because of you, I looked like a foolish person. What will she think of me?
Why do you blame me for your spelling mistake? What did I do wrong that you're getting angry at me? I didn't write the post for you. You wrote it yourself.
Anna pointed out my spelling mistake. Do you know how annoying that is? Do you know how terrible it feels to be corrected?
Is that such a serious matter? I'm grateful that you let me know.
Whose side are you on anyway? Aren't you supposed to be on my side? You know what I will do? I should seek revenge on Anna. I just can't stand the thought of a high school graduate correcting my spelling.
I just don't understand you at all. Why do you hate Anna so much? She never treated you badly. Is it necessary for you to act like this?
I'm annoyed because of her. I graduated from a proper university, but she disrespects me even though she didn't even graduate from college. Is it right for her to behave like that?
I really can't understand the situation right now. What are you even trying to do? What is this?
Just because you don't understand doesn't mean that this annoys me like heck. Anyway, I feel like I need to get proper revenge on Anna. Give me some good ideas.
I'm not sure if that's a good idea. But how do you plan to seek revenge? There isn't much that you can do.
You know that I plan to send Sophie to a French kindergarten soon, right? When I go to the kindergarten seminar with Sophie, I should ask Anna to also bring her child to the same kindergarten. I need to show her what I really can do right there.
What? Are you sure about this plan? I'm not sure about it.
What do you mean?
You've been so excited about sending Sophie to that kindergarten for the past few months. But what if only Anna's child gets accepted into the kindergarten? You told me it's really difficult to get admission there. What if Anna's child takes that position? I guess it's unlikely, but you know it may happen.
What are you talking about? Are you saying that Anna's child is smarter than Sophie? Are you really saying that to your own daughter? That will never happen. Anna's child is bound to be dumb just like Anna. That child will be disqualified even before taking the test, during the application process. I'm certain.
But you want to seek revenge on Anna with that? I'm not sure about it. You know you don't have to do this.
You're not sure? No, this is a perfect plan. I must clearly demonstrate that I'm in a superior position compared to her.
I really don't know if that's a good plan. Think about it again.
Hey, you stupid idiot! If you have a better plan than mine, then tell me. If not, keep quiet.
Well, alright then. Just don't come at me after your plan backfires. I told you that this isn't a good idea.
I'm really in a great mood. I feel like I'm experiencing catharsis.
What? What's going on? What did you do to feel so good? It seems like something good happened.
Oh, well, it's nothing. I just had something nice happen that put me in a good mood.
I'm glad something good happened to you. Tell me about it too. What's going on?
All right. You know how Lena has been behaving lately, right?
Oh, right. Is it because of the jam making? Is Lena coming for the jam making?
No, but she promised to come next time. I don't know if she'll actually come, but we made the promise.
Really? Did you just let her pass with that? You really wanted her to participate as well. And to be fair, it's about time she participated in a family gathering.
I wish Lena would do it, but there's not much else I can do. But I spoke to her clearly this time, so she should understand. So she'll definitely come next time.
Really? That's good then. Anyway, what's the good thing that's making you happy?
Oh, that? Lena graduated from college, right?
I'm pretty sure she did graduate from college. She always goes around saying she graduated from some university in California. I couldn't possibly not know by now.
But she couldn't even spell Marseille correctly. I'm sure this annoyed the heck out of her. I could see how annoyed she got even through her text. I bet it's bugging her even up until now.
Is that why you're happy? But you didn't have to tell her that. Did you really have to tell her about the spelling mistake?
You know how much she looks down on me. She doesn't even hide it. She blatantly disrespects me, saying I'm just a housewife. You know that too. But I'm supposed to treat Lena nicely? That's ridiculous.
Well, yeah, do whatever you want. Jeez, women. Always find a way to make things worse.
Anna, are you busy right now? Do you have a lot of housework to do?
Oh no, I'm not really busy. Why? Do you have something to tell me?
Well, actually, I found out some really important information. I wanted to tell you as soon as I heard it, so I reached out to you.
Important information? What important information do I need to know?
Are you interested in something like this? I usually don't share this kind of thing with others, but Anna, you're family, so I'm sharing this important information with you.
French kindergarten? What's that? Do we have a French preschool in our neighborhood?
Yes, there's a very famous French kindergarten nearby. Well, maybe not super close, but not really far either. But it's quite well known for its architecture. It's really huge and beautiful, almost like a landmark. The students who attend that kindergarten later go to private boarding schools and get admitted to Ivy League universities.
Oh, really? I didn't know that going to a French kindergarten could lead to admission to good universities.
I knew it. It's okay. You didn't graduate from college, so you might not know about these things. Nowadays, children need to receive language education from an early age to have a chance to attend proper universities. If they don't, they won't even get into state universities.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that. But honestly, I'm not very interested in those things. I'll have to focus on studying a lot when Bella enters school, so why start now?
Do you think Bella should start studying early because you didn't study? That won't do. You should give her the opportunity when you can. What if all of Bella's friends go to good universities and Bella is the only one who can't? She'll resent you for that.
Bella's education is my business, Lena. I'll take care of raising my daughter. And Bella is smarter than that. She won't resent me for something like that.
That French kindergarten is really hard to get into. They rarely make public announcements like this. I'm telling you this because you're family. Just give it a shot. I don't know if Bella will be able to get in or not, but it's worth a try.
I really have no interest in that kind of kindergarten. I just want Bella to be healthy, kind, and wise. That's what I think is most important.
Well, I guess education is indeed something that is passed down from generation to generation in a family. Since you didn't even graduate from college, you have the mindset that your child doesn't have to go to college either. Kids will grow up fine on their own. Properly graduating from college is what makes you a member of society.
Lena, you've gone a bit too far right now.
Even if Bella wanted to go to that French kindergarten, she wouldn't be able to if she is like you. Bella is your daughter, after all.
You really don't want to go down that road, Lena.
It's just a joke. Don't take it too seriously. Anyway, consider applying to that kindergarten. Even if Bella doesn't get admitted, at least you can try.
Okay, I'll look into it and make a decision about that kindergarten. Thanks for the information.
Oh, it's nothing. Good luck! Anna! I brought some good news. You have to hear me out.
Oh? What's going on, Lena? What's the good news you want to tell me?
Did you hear what happened to Sophie? Did my husband tell your family?
Not really. Did something good happen to Sophie?
Yes! Do you remember the French kindergarten I mentioned last time? Sophie got accepted into that kindergarten.
Wow, really? Congratulations, Lena. That's great news. You said it's really difficult to get into that kindergarten. Sophie must be a really smart kid. Please tell Sophie that I'm so happy for her and wish her the best.
Sure, I'll definitely let her know. By the way, what happened with you? Didn't you apply to the French kindergarten? Did Bella get admitted?
Bella didn't apply to that French academy. It's too far from our home, and I'm not particularly interested in that kind of kindergarten. They say it's not good for children to experience too much stress at such a young age. It's not good for their mental health.
Oh, I see. By any chance, did you not apply because you thought Bella wouldn't get admitted to that kindergarten? I don't know. Maybe because she's a little bit like you.
Anna, what are you trying to say? You don't need to say things like that to me.
I didn't say it to upset you. I just thought you might have had such thoughts.
Okay, I see. Well, congratulations again.
You know, Sophie is smart, and now she's even attending that French kindergarten. So she will undoubtedly go to one of the best universities in California, right? Don't you think?
Oh, I'm sure she'll get into the finest university, Lena. No doubt.
You know, Anna, intelligence is hereditary. You know that, right? But still, Bella can study hard from now on and make an effort. Then, even if she doesn't go to an extremely prestigious university, she can graduate from a university that can lead to a good career.
Oh, well, Bella's education is something I'll take care of, Lena. I explained that before, right? It seems like you're too concerned about Bella's education lately. Please, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it in a good way.
Well, Anna, we're family. Don't think of it in a negative way. Families look out for each other.
Yes, thank you. Good day. Anna, are you busy? Can I talk to you for a moment? Oh, Sarah, what's going on? Have you made any plans for your family's summer vacation this year? No, we haven't made plans for our summer vacation yet. But we're planning to do so soon. Why? Do you have something in mind? I'm planning to visit some relatives in France this time. But since we're all taking a break in the summer anyway, it would be great to travel as a family. Family trips are always fun. And besides, who doesn't like France? Oh, your relatives in France? Do you have any plans for when you're going? We'll plan our schedule according to yours, Sarah. I was trying to plan according to your family schedule. Since you're busier than me, it only makes sense for you to plan, and I'll follow along. My relatives in France at any time is fine, so let me know when you make the plans. Sure. By any chance, is Lena's family also going to France together? Of course, that family has to go too. Lena gets extremely jealous. If it's just us without her family, she'll be really mad. Oh, well, I guess that makes sense too. I understand. I'll talk to Lena about it. Let me know about your family's plans when you've come up with one. Okay, Sarah. I'll talk to my husband about it. It's better to go with the family rather than going to France alone, right? Besides, I would feel much safer to go with all you guys. Oh, definitely. Going with the family is naturally better. Great. I'll talk to Lena about it. Honey, do you have any plans for this year's summer vacation? Have you made any vacation plans? I haven't made any plans yet. I need to make plans now. Why? Well, your mom texted me earlier saying that she wants us to go to France together this summer. Oh, really? Is she planning to visit some relatives in France? Yeah, she was planning to go with Lena's family, too. No complaints there. It's been a long time since I last visited France, so it would be great to go this time. Then you should talk to Lena's family and come up with summer vacation plans. I'll let my mom know about it. Got it. I'll reach out to them when I have time. Hey, do you have any plans for this summer vacation?
I haven't made any personal plans for this summer. Why do you ask?
Well, how about going on a trip to France for this summer vacation?
France? That sounds great. But why France all of a sudden? Is it because Sophie got accepted into a French preschool?
Oh, coincidentally, it aligns with that. But actually, my mom wants us to visit some relatives in France, and she suggested that the whole family goes together. It would be a vacation and a family trip combined. What do you think? If you come with us, it would be a family trip, and you can make up for all the family trips you've missed so far.
Oh, now that I think about it, that sounds good too. It would be really nice for me, since I don't have to plan for the whole thing. Plus, I haven't decided where to go for this vacation yet, so going to France would be amazing. It's also great for Sophie.
Anyway, since Anna is going too, please don't provoke her again. Got it?
But now that I think about it, how will Anna communicate in France? She doesn't know French.
What's the problem with that? Translation apps are so good these days. Besides, if she speaks English, basic conversation should be fine.
Well, still, if one goes to France, they should speak French.
What's the big deal? Anna doesn't have to do business or anything there. As long as she can order food and ask for directions, it's enough.
I don't seem to have much of a choice. I guess I'll have to prepare something special for Anna.
You're preparing something special. What is it? Don't give her something strange. Let's just go on vacation quietly.
Don't worry, I'm preparing something really special.
I'm really concerned now.
Don't worry, it's something truly special. Anna, you know that the whole family is going on a summer vacation to France, right?
Yeah, Lena, and Sarah told me, so I already knew. I was planning to tell you, but it seems you already know.
Yes, I also knew that the family trip is going to be in France. But, Anna, are you okay with going on a family trip to France?
Are you seriously asking me if I'm okay with going to France? Why are you asking me that? Is there a reason why I shouldn't be okay? Explain it to me in detail.
Well, what I mean is that in France, they mostly speak French. Not many people speak English. But you don't know French, so what will you do if we go to France?
I really don't understand why that's so important. I won't be using French unless it's at a restaurant or something.
Still, would it be really difficult for us when we go shopping if you don't know French?
I don't care about that. Anyway, when I go and spend my money, the service staff will encounter many consumers like me, so they will understand.
Moreover, if you can't speak French, you won't even pass through immigration. Didn't you know that? If you make a mistake, you could be denied entry.
Lena, stop talking nonsense. France immigration doesn't work like that. Actually, nowhere in the world does immigration work like that. Especially for tourists.
Oh, Anna, there's no need to be so embarrassed. I understand everything. You can talk to me as honestly as you want.
What do you want me to honestly talk to you about? Please explain it so I can understand.
Anna, would you like to learn some French before going to France? It would be nice to memorize a few simple sentences. It would be good to focus on learning phrases that you can use at restaurants or department stores. What do you think?
No, Lena, it's okay. I can count in French, so I'll be fine. At least I'll be able to order McDonald's.
Come on, don't lie. Sophie is attending a French preschool now. How about learning some French from Sophie? I know you might not like learning from a 7-year-old, but it's better than not knowing any French, don't you think?
What did you just say? Lena, are you serious right now? That I should learn French from Sophie?
Yes! Since Sophie is currently learning French, she can teach you well. Plus, we're family, so I won't charge you for the lessons. How about that? Wouldn't that be okay? I think it's a great idea.
Lena, look, I really didn't want to talk about this, but I think now is the right time.
Huh? Why? What's the problem? Oh, learning French from a 7-year-old can be quite embarrassing. Don't worry, I'll keep it a secret.
No, Lena, listen to me carefully. I don't like bragging about graduating from college, so I stayed quiet after hearing what you said. But I feel like I have to say this to you.
Is that so? But you didn't even graduate from college anyway.
Who said I didn't go to college?
My husband said that. When I asked him which college you went to, he said he didn't know.
Well, exactly. He said he doesn't know. I didn't say I didn't go to college.
Oh, what's the difference? If you really went to college, you would have told me which college you attended. At least you would have said you graduated from college.
Then how about taking a look at the photo I'm sending you right now?
Photo? What photo?
Take a hard look at this. Oh, right. You don't know French. You can ask Sophie if you want to.
What is this? Harvard? You can't be serious. There's no way you graduated from Harvard.
When I mentioned about graduating from Harvard, people around me started bombarding me with questions. So I just decided to dodge your husband's question altogether. I didn't expect to be treated like a high school graduate from you.
This is a lie. This can't be real, right? Where did you forge this? It looks like a real diploma. But why didn't you say anything about graduating from college? No, wait. Why don't you work and instead stay at home as a full-time homemaker?
Whether I work at a company or raise a child at home, that's my business. And why would I forge a diploma? If you can't trust me, why don't you send an email to that university and ask? They will kindly respond in French.
So, you didn't say anything about graduating from college to me. You've been deceiving me all this time. You really thought I was a stupid person.
I didn't think you were stupid. I just wanted to see how much worse you would treat me. And Lena, do you really think I don't know which university you attended? You always say you graduated from a university in California, but it's a university that nobody knows.
No, that's not the case. You're just downright lying now.
And in this day and age, who torments someone else just because they graduated from college? You're just someone who torments others by barely graduating from college. It was really amusing when you mentioned the French preschool. Lena, you're truly an amusing person.
Anna, I'm really sorry. I didn't know you graduated from a university, let alone from Harvard.
Oh, and if you have any questions about Sophie and French-related matters, don't hesitate to ask me. Got it? Since we're family, I won't charge you for the lessons. Even though, if Sophie takes after you, teaching her might be pointless. After all that, Lena never looked down on me ever again. I never thought there were still people out there who would treat others based on their diploma. Well, now Lena never talks about education or university. At least when I'm around. I should have told her this earlier and enjoyed this peace of mind. Thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe.